Nerve mobilization of the posterior chain. We're going to start by doing a forward bend to assess the flexibility of your nervous system. Finding those sticky spots, we're going to divide and glide. 4 different sections. First one is your neck. So you're going to keep your chin tucked back, bring your chin into your throat, and then down towards your chest. Holding that position, take your hand and give yourself overpressure, feeling that stretch along your neck. To aid with this, we're going to grab a strong TheraBand and wrap it at the base of your skull. So again, chin to throat and then chin to chest at that end range. Using that band, give yourself some overpressure. So chin to chest and overpressure. Keeping that chin in that tuck position is going to help to lengthen the upper cervical spine and all of the nerves that come off of the spinal cord there. Exhale as you flex forward. You may find that as you're coming forward, you can go into more of a range. Now, moving on to the second section, we're going to do the upper back or your thoracic spine. With your feet wider than hip distance apart, grab and reach the outside of your shin with the opposite hand, and the other hand is reaching up towards the ceiling, with your gaze following those fingertips. You should, again, feel like you can wind up and rotate a bit more as you move into this. This is, again, targeting your thoracic spine or upper back, incorporating that breath. Now, bringing the feet in a bit closer together, we're going to wring the arms, wringing out a towel. That's the analogy here. So rotating that shoulder forward, the elbow rotates and the palm comes up. Gaze follows the open palm. Again, incorporating that breath to help. Now, moving on to the third section, you're going to grab that band again, holding it just beyond shoulder distance apart. You're going to come down into side bend, lowering that bottom hand, coming back upright. So side bend, lower that bottom hand, and feeling that stretch. As you get into this, you should then be able to feel like both arms can tip to the side. So as you can see, I'm dipping down farther into that side bend and both arms are moving, initiated by movement of the arm closest down to the floor. Incorporating the breath will help to mobilize. This is focusing on your lumbar spine or your low back here. Now, section number 4 is your hips and your legs. So roll those shoulders back, roll the shoulders forward, slide the hands down, bend the knees enough so that your fingertips can touch the ground. Come into a squat, and then bringing your nose towards your knees. So there's some momentum here. That's intentional. Now, keeping the knees straight but not hyperextended, weight shift front to back. After you've done that weight shift from your heels to your toes 5 times, incorporate cervical flexion or chin tuck when the weight is in your heels. So winding up the system here, feeling that stretch in the neck, the upper back, and the low back. Now, taking your forearms, resting them right up against your calves, come into a squat, look forward, and then flex that chin, bringing your nose in towards your knees as you straighten the knees. So now you've wound up the whole system. Take your fingertips and reach them down to the ground and experience that difference of increased nerve mobility. Give that a try.